So something really cool that myself and Ryan built over the last few weeks is Ship to Stay. It's like a survivor type concept where we're embracing the builders in us because every summer we get together, we sort of do stuff. We've been friends since we both got on LinkedIn in 2023 and we decided to team up to basically embrace the builders in us. We've been holding ourselves accountable and shipping different products left, right, and center. And we said, why don't we create a little island where we get to mingle together and then invite others and basically have a once-off fee, sort of like a gym membership where instead of it being recurring, you pay once and under one condition, you got to keep shipping different products to keep your torch lit. And for as long as you're shipping and you're transparent about that and it's plugged into like GitHub and Stripe and, we get to track all of that, then you are safe, right? But if you don't ship, we have a council meeting every 45 days and we basically boot you off the island. So those are the rules. You have to ship every 45 days to stay on the island. And if you don't, we just feed you to the sharks. You become shark bait. So we had a lot of fun sort of pulling this together, and I wanted to show you the island. So there's me. We've had a few joiners come through, but you can see that some people came through today, but this is connected to my GitHub. It's connected to Stripe and Discord. I shipped this website. I'm shipping a checkout over the summer. This is a big project, actually. It's like an entire SaaS where I'm building, similar to Samcart or Stripe. It's like a checkout experience through that. And I'm showing the behind the scenes of how all of this integrates my own portfolio and then a construction cash flow generator for my wife's business who's in quantity surveying. But you get a fully transparent profile. Everything is linked. And it's really awesome because then I can click on people like Dom over here, who's joined us this morning, and I can see who's viewed what he's done, for example, and he's already had $9 come through, and he's a hunter like me. So we all have different things, and we hang out in the same place, but you see, you can sort of wiggle around the island and talk to other people, and you can enter the hearth and other places. But it's we took the best of our childhood as well. And there's Ryan. How are you doing, friend? Ryan is an absolute beast. But we can view his portfolio. He's more of a farmer, so he takes care of back-end energy systems, all sorts of stuff, while I'm a hunter. But we're both building this. He's building the studio for us, and he's awesome in the back end. But we get to actually mingle here, and then if I click exit and I go back to the crew, it sort of shows us a bird's eye view of the island, who's who. We've had a few members come through, which has been awesome to do, and where they're roaming on the island. We're now developing like a library where everything lives. So we can also see the ranks of who is shipping and what they're doing. And it's gamified in a really fun way to get people through. And we, as an island, needs its hunters and its leather workers and herbalists. Together, we feed off of each other. So I'm a hunter. I'm into sales and ads and funnels and things. And that's my specialty. And then we all mingle on this Ember Island. So this is the crux of it and stuff. The other bits and pieces are like people are onboarded here as soon as they join. We've got all sorts of different channels that are brewing right now as people are being welcomed on. And then we have our submissions with our Wilson bot that brings everything to life. And then Tribal Council, what's being shipped. Right now it's a little bit empty for the moment as we are filling in things for the group. So I'm just going to document this and invite people through. I'll drop a link down below if you want to ship to stay and come to the island where we will be building cool stuff and shipping startups and businesses and funnels and all sorts and keeping each other accountable. So That's me for my accountability for the day. If you have any questions, you can drop them down below.